Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, as we continue our coverage today from the Montana Grain Growers Association's annual convention and trade show here in Great Falls, without question, one of the dominating subjects up for discussion here in Great Falls this week has been trade. And one of the featured speakers here at this year's convention knows all about trade. It's USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Agricultural Affairs, Mr. Ted McKinney, and we're lucky enough to have him in Great Falls this week, and we're even luckier enough to have him as part of this program. And before we talk about the nuts and bolts of trade, Mr. Undersecretary, let's tell our folks at home a little bit about yourself and how you got interested in this big subject.
Oh my, well, I'll make this really quick so it doesn't bore our listeners. Well, I'm a farm kid from Indiana. My twin brother, mom and dad, my sister-in-law still manage all the farms. It's soybeans, all seed soybeans, seed corn for many years, swine, FFA and 4-H kid for sure, Purdue University. And I graduated in 1981, which was not a good time to come back and farm. Plus, I bit the bug that maybe I wanted to try the corporate world, the private sector. And I came to love it. And so 15 or so years with Dow AgroSciences and about the same with Elanco, and then with Governor Mike Pence. And lo and behold, I find myself pulled up to this. So if you just told me I was going to be doing this when I graduated from Purdue University, I'd have said you're nuts. But here we are, and I'm loving it, and the cause is just.
Well, speaking of trade this week, what a big announcement for folks here at the Montana Grain Growers Convention. Basically, Japan finally agreeing to the U.S. and Japanese trade agreement. How big of an agreement is this for American agriculture, in particular Montana farmers?
Well, this on any measure or scale is simply enormous. We felt like it was going to come, but when the Japanese Diet, their equivalent of our Congress, both chambers approved it, it's looking like January 1 is when this goes live. And the importance is not that we haven't been shipping product there. We have. The difference is that we can now get on just about the same, if not the same, tariff reduction rate scale as the other 11 countries in the TPP. And most people know that Japan is easily the highest value market for beef and pork that comes from the U.S. And it's number 3 in wheat, and their growth in other products that come from Montana. The world is buying more peas, pulses, and lentils, and so I think there's opportunities there. So it's just enormous, and I think we should thank the president because this is a smaller deal, very focused on U.S. agriculture, and then phase 2 is to come next year. So I'm very grateful, and it's just news that it's beyond excitement.
Pretty excited to hear the news as well, and stay with us, friends. We're going to talk some more with the Undersecretary about another pending trade agreement, USMCA. Don't go away. And today with USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Ag Affairs, Ted McKinney, here at the Montana Grain Growers Convention in Great Falls. Quickly, Mr. Undersecretary, where are we at with USMCA?
Well, it depends on the day, I suppose. I think we're getting close. Ambassador Lighthizer with USTR has been interfacing with the committee of the Democrat House that Ms. Speaker Pelosi assigned. We keep hearing good things, and then there seems to be a step back, and then 2 forward. I feel like we are on the cusp. I do believe that if the vote were called today, it would pass. So we just have to get that to the House so they can get a vote.
Well, that's music to a lot of farmers' ears. Again, thank you for coming to Montana. We've been visiting with USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Ag Affairs, Mr. Ted McKinney. That's a look at your Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day.